Hello, Cowboys Nation. Today, we're diving into one of the most intriguing stories of the preseason, the future of Trey Lance with the Dallas Cowboys and why the narrative surrounding him might not be what we actually see on the field in the 2024 season. From the moment the Dallas Cowboys made the trade to acquire the young quarterback Trey Lance in August 2023, most fans and experts assumed this move was clearly aimed at preparing him to take on the backup role behind Dak Prescott. The idea was that Lance, with his impressive skill set and potential, would eventually push Cooper Rush down to the third spot on the quarterback depth chart. This expectation seemed quite reasonable given Lance's potential and the promises attributed to him. However, as we approach the start of training camp for the 2024 season, it's clear that the situation isn't as straightforward as initially thought. Although Lance possesses a strong arm and athletic ability that set him apart from many quarterbacks, there are no guarantees that this talent will automatically translate into a backup role. In fact, Cooper Rush, the current second-string quarterback, is ready to fight hard to keep his position. Recently, writers from the Cowboys' official website shared their views on Lance's chances of winning the backup spot. Their comments revealed that while Lance has great potential, he has yet to show that he can outshine Rush in practice. Nick Eatman, a well-known journalist who closely follows the team, said, "Rush has performed better in the brief appearances we've seen during the offseason. He has a good grasp of what the Cowboys want to do from a schematic perspective. And let's be realistic, Rush has been better than Lance, and many other quarterbacks, when asked to step onto the field. If this competition is fair, I still see Rush as the number 2 at the start of the season." On the other hand, Kurt Daniels also offered valuable insight. "Unless Lance really stands out in August, I think the team will opt to stick with what they already know and what has worked in the past." These statements emphasize that while Lance has the potential to make a significant impact, he still needs to prove he can perform consistently and effectively at the professional level. So far, he has not fully convinced the coaches that he is a better option than Rush. Additionally, it's important to note that Lance is only under contract through the 2024 season. This adds another layer of complexity to the situation, as the team may be unwilling to invest in his future if he doesn't demonstrate he can be a solid long-term option. If the Cowboys decide to extend Dak Prescott, the cost associated with keeping Lance might not justify his presence on the team. For Trey Lance, the challenge is clear. He needs to show he can read the field accurately, make sound decisions, and play at a consistent level. While his physical talent is unquestionable, his ability to make quick and effective reads has been a concern since his early years in the NFL. We'll see if the time he spent learning under Mike McCarthy in what's been called the quarterback school has improved these critical aspects of his game. So, Cowboys Nation, get ready for an intense competition during training camp. Will Trey Lance be able to surpass Cooper Rush and secure the backup spot? Or will we see Rush continue as the number 2 quarterback? We want to hear your thoughts. Osa Odigizua needs support on the defensive line. Osa Odigizua has proven to be a key player on the Dallas Cowboys defense, but now he needs his defensive line teammates to step up to his level of performance. Since arriving in the NFL, Odigizua has been a driving force on the defensive line, but the position remains a weak spot for the team. Over the past 3 seasons, Odigizua has gone from a third-round pick to one of the Cowboys' top defensive players. While he hasn't reached the stardom of other players from his draft class, like Micah Parsons, he has earned respect throughout the league as a formidable pass rusher, excelling in advanced statistics. However, his defensive line teammates haven't achieved the same success. Tristan Hill, a second-round pick in 2019, had a problematic rookie season, and his career has not taken off. Neville Gallimore, another third-round pick in 2020, has only managed a backup role. Other players like Quentin Bohanna and John Ridgway haven't made a significant impact, and veterans like Gerald McCoy and Brent Urban were lost to injuries. Jonathan Hankins, who joined the Cowboys midway through the 2022 season, has been one of the few standout defenders, but his involvement has been limited, and his workload hasn't generated much excitement. To strengthen this position, Dallas used their first draft pick last year on Motzie Smith from Michigan. Although his rookie season wasn't as expected, Smith's development is crucial. The defensive tackle position doesn't always show immediate results, but the need for improvement is clear. Beyond Smith, the options are questionable. Veteran Carl Davis and rookies Justin Rogers and Denzel Jackson have uncertainties about their ability to contribute right away. Although modern defensive formations may alleviate some of this need, new defensive coordinator Mike Zimmer might demand a return to more traditional roles, which could mean more responsibility for the defensive tackles. The Cowboys might look to bolster this position before final summer cuts or in the free agent market. Unless new talents like Rodgers and Jackson surprise, the defensive line will remain a concern. Odighizuwa's successful career is undeniable, but the team needs other players to step up alongside him. The development of Motzi Smith and the overall performance of the defensive line will be crucial for the Cowboys' success this season. You won't want to miss how this situation unfolds. What do you think about the defensive tackle situation? Do you believe Motzi Smith will make a big difference? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Let's dive into the potential return of Noah Brown, a key acquisition for the Cowboys. Noah Brown, the wide receiver who went from a 7th-round pick in the 2017 draft to becoming a valuable asset for the Dallas Cowboys, is sparking some intriguing speculation. During his time with Dallas, Brown proved to be a reliable receiver and a solid blocker, playing a crucial role in the team's offensive scheme. In the 2022 season, Noah Brown showcased his value by accumulating 43 receptions for 555 yards and 3 touchdowns. His ability to catch passes and his commitment to blocking earned him recognition from coaches and teammates. Although he was the third receiver in the rotation, his versatility and skill made him a key component of the Cowboys' passing attack. Fans and the team valued his ability to make crucial plays and his reliability in important situations. After leaving Dallas, Noah Brown joined the Houston Texans. In his first season with Houston, he continued to display his talent and skills. Despite facing fierce competition in Houston's receiver roster, Brown impressed with 33 receptions for 537 yards and 2 touchdowns in just 10 games. His ability to gain yards after the catch and make key receptions showed that he still has much to offer. Currently, the Houston Texans have a roster full of talented wide receivers, including notable names like Stefon Diggs, Nico Collins, and Tank Dell. While these 3 players have secured top spots in the rotation, the competition is fierce and the margin for error is slim. With other receivers like John Mechie II, Robert Woods, and Ben Skowronek in the mix, Noah Brown's situation in Houston has become uncertain. If Brown fails to stand out in training camp and preseason, he could be at risk of being traded or released. This uncertainty in Houston might open the door for the Cowboys to consider bringing him back to Dallas. For the Dallas Cowboys, reacquiring Noah Brown could be a strategically sound decision. His previous experience with the team and his knowledge of the offensive system are valuable assets. Brown can contribute not only as a receiver but also with his blocking ability and support in the running game. His familiarity with teammates and coaching staff could make for a smooth transition and strengthen the Cowboys' receiving group. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think the Cowboys should consider bringing Noah Brown back and giving him another chance in Dallas? How would his return impact the team? Share your comments and thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give us a like if you enjoyed this news, and stay tuned for all the updates on your favorite Dallas Cowboys.